What is up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The world headquarters live in Nashville, North Carolina. This is The Positive Side. I'm your host, Jeremy Todd. And man, I tell you what, beautiful day today. Excited for this weekend. I mean, what are you looking forward to in life? I thought about this the other day. I said, man, I'm glad I'm so fortunate. I have so many great things to look forward to. What do you have to look forward to? And don't tell me nothing. Don't even start that. Don't even tell me I have nothing to look forward to. Yes, you do. You got a lot to look forward to, and that's where those things you got to make sure that you're aware of and appreciative for. But a couple things I got coming up this week. I have tomorrow I'm going back to Indiana. Long drive, 8.5 hours. But the greatest thing about that is halfway home. Well, a little bit more than halfway. 5 hours into the trip, I get to stop and see our buddy Sam Crowley. We're going to do a quick podcast there. That'll be exciting. Awesome question. I'm excited about that. That'll be obviously some awesome motivation there. That's going to be fun. Head back to Fort Wayne, get ready for my golf tournament I help put on every single year. We raise a lot of money for a small Catholic school in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's a great time. Got 35 teams set up. It's going to be beautiful. Well, I don't know about the weather. The weather's always crappy up there. It seems like whenever we have the golf tournament. Last year it snowed. This year it's going to be chance of thunderstorms. I saw two different ones. One said 90%, one saw 30%. So the positive side, we're going to look at the 30% one. But it's going to be warm. I think it's going to be close to 80. So rain isn't going to stop us. That is for sure. But I got a lot of things to look forward to. I mean, I got that coming up. I'm going to hit my old gym. I'm going to interview the coach from CrossFit Tactical Strength, Anthony Shefferly, he's a CrossFit guru. I'm going to interview him as well. So that'll be an exciting interview coming up your way. So tons of great things to look forward to. I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. I hope you're ready for an awesome weekend, a great finish to the week. This just walks right into this other story, and this isn't gonna be a super long podcast today, but I had to tell this story. Yesterday on Facebook, I see this guy that I know here in Asheville put on there. It was his birthday yesterday. Everybody's putting happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. And he responds to this one happy birthday, and you can see it. Obviously I wasn't Facebook stalking the guy or anything, but you could see it in one of the comments that he said, "This birthday sucks because I got kicked out of my place at midnight, had to move everything out. I don't know where I'm going to live. This sucks," or something along those lines. So, I don't think anything of it, whatever. And, I feel bad for the guy. Heck, I don't want that to happen to anybody. But then just so happened, yesterday we decided to go to the AT&T store here in Asheville. And lo and behold, this gentleman comes walking up to the store. And, I haven't seen him. I've met him one time for 30 seconds. And a nice guy. And he comes walking up to me. And I said, "Hey, Chris, man, hey, good to see you." I'm all jacked up, pumped up. I knew, obviously, it was his birthday. And I knew he was going through some tough time. "Hey, man, what's going on, brother? How you doing?" "Well, I just, everything's just tough. Everything just sucks. And, today's, I got kicked out of my place last night. I slept in my van last night. I got everything in there. I don't know what's going on. I got to find someplace to live." I mean, it was this sad story. I mean, just story after story. And then he throws on top of it, "Man, even worse, that today's my birthday." I'm like, "Well, man, that's awesome. Well, happy birthday." And he kind of laughs and kind of looks at me funny. He said, "Man, why are you always so positive?" And then I thought to myself, that's a great question, especially when you're going through tough times. And then I said to him, well, what other ways to look at it? I mean, I understand you're going through tough times, but, I put a post on Facebook the other day. 90% of the stuff you're going through right now is not going to make a bit of difference next year. And he said, "Well, that's a good point. And I never thought about that. But it just goes to show you that things all happen for a reason. It was weird that I just happened to walk into that guy. And hopefully I changed his day. Hopefully because when he left our conversation, he goes into the store and he's got a little step to it, a little hop to his step. And he's in a little bit better mood. And he's like, "Hey, good seeing you, blah, blah, blah." And I said, "Hey, have a great day, my friend. Happy birthday." Go inside the store. He goes in there. I'm outside with my kids. So before I left, I go back in there. My wife's still in there talking to the representative there. And I yell across the store, "Hey, Chris, I'm out of here. Happy birthday." And the smile, the old Zig Ziglar, you could put a banana in his mouth sideways. He was so excited and happy. And I'm hoping that I made an impact on his life. Listen to this podcast and listen to other motivational things. It does make a difference. And I'm hopefully it makes a difference in your life. But more importantly, what we have to do is take the information we get from these podcasts and show other people and help them have better days. If you see someone struggling and having a bad day on Facebook, especially on Facebook, Facebook's an easy way that if you see someone grouching it out, send them a personal message. Hey, check this podcast out. It helped me. Hey, I hope you have a wonderful day. Things are going to get better. Just little stuff like that. But things come into your life for a reason, and we can't pass these opportunities up. If you pass these opportunities up, you don't know how it's going to affect. It's that, the old butterfly effect. And that's what I believe happened yesterday. The butterfly effect for that was exactly what I thought it was. I see the guy on Facebook. 4 hours later, he's walking up to me at a cell phone store. Things happen for a reason. We have to continue to be positive and help other people. That's the whole point of this podcast. The positive side of life, health, business, family, motivation. We got to continue to help people, because the more people we help and continue to get positive, it's going to help them, and then they're going to help someone else out. And you know what? You never know. With Chris yesterday, his name was Chris. With him yesterday, hopefully he turned his day around, and as bad as his day was going, I bet 10-1 he made someone else's day feel a lot better. It's little things like that make a huge difference for our lives, that we continue to make other people happier and more positive, especially when they're down. But they come into our lives for a reason, and we have to understand that that's why they're in our life. They come there for a reason. They don't just people just everything happens, whatever. It happens for a reason. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no question that people are in your life for a particular reason, and you have to help these particular people out when they need your help. If not, they wouldn't be in your life. It's like when you go past, I don't know, you're at the grocery store and someone walks by and they're crying or having a bad day, and you just give them a nice smile, and then they smile. Little things like that happen for a reason, and you don't know the effects. So I encourage you to help other people out. Make them more positive. If they're going through tough times, help them. Just have them listen to the podcast. It's easy. So I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Obviously, awesome things coming up, and I'm hoping you have a lot of good things coming up as well. The Sam Crowley podcast will probably be out late tomorrow night by the time I get home and edit that little bad boy a little bit. I'll get that out. That way you can listen to it bright and early Friday morning, and that'll obviously, that podcast is going to be chock full of motivation and positivity, and that's going to be just sick, awesome, killer. I can't wait for that. So we're going to have that too. So big things are coming. I'm glad you're tuning in. I'm glad you're listening to the podcast. Huge momentum right now. The podcast, since I changed the introduction, has kind of shot through the roof. So the listens are added up. The listeners are coming in. It's going fantastic. Have a wonderful weekend. Get on the Facebook page. Oh, that reminds me, the Facebook page. Man, I almost forgot about my boy, Chad Oberlin. The positive side is always uplifting and straight to the point. I love it. And my guy, JT, is one awesome dude. Chad, you know what? You are an awesome dude, and I appreciate you putting that out there. It helps other people find it. Put a 5-star review like my buddy Chad did on the Facebook page or on iTunes, and I'm going to read it on there. So, again, let's have a wonderful, wonderful day. Awesome week to look forward to. Tune in tomorrow night. This is The Positive Side.